So, got a couple of weld pads. Let's see, this is hinge 2, hinge 1. Let's go in and see if this works. And we're going to stand back just in case everything blows up and destroys everything in all of existence. Hey, look at that. Okay, everything's welded together. Hinge 2 has a maximum elevation of 3 degrees. Yes, so hinge 1 needs to be reset to 3 degrees. Okay. Grinder hinges. You guys are set to the seam. Now, so if we reverse those, they will work together. If we, all right. So we'll have to have a controller set up that does 1 step increase, 1 step decrease, reverse. Yeah, because we only want the bottom angle, right? So we're going to only want lower limit to adjust. We don't want upper limits. We're just going to need lower limit, increase, decrease. And that'll let us change the angle of attack on those. So we've got them all wired in side by side, so they should be passing through on each edge, which feeds back to here, up into the reactor through the 2 small reactors, and those lead back into the cargo pods. All right, so I think that's most of the basic stuff done, right? Alright, so what I'm thinking here, see, we may end up putting food production up here. I guess I could put the, because if we put food production up here, I could just set it up so that this is the air supply area. Window is in. Alright, and we were talking about having this be all bridge space. Your light armor block, your light armor block, your heavy armor, your light armor, and your light armor. Okay, so we want all of that's going to be heavy armor eventually. We want armor plates. Go ahead and drop that. Let's grab, that should be good. Okay, so we just have to get the last little bit of our, alright, so you are that way, okay. Small box, heavy armor, heavy armor. Okay. So if we go like so, we can reverse that here. And I don't know, I'm not go ahead and just have the whole thing. I think we're going to go ahead and leave that like that. Okay. Alright, I know we were talking about having this area basically do the same thing, where we have that. And then we go heavy armor, and more heavy armor. Okay. So now, if we do, how about if we do this on the interior, do the same on the other side. And then for this we do these are a little bit more of an industrial, right? And so then that gives us a place to pipe in. We can do 1, 2 of our food production. On this side, we then have 3, 4, right? Or 3, 4. And that means we can have a place to sit down, relax, maybe. Have our crew area here, or have our command deck area here. Okay, let's turn it off. Come down our not so elegant stairs. I have power here. So I have a vent. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do a regular vent up on the top area here. We're gonna put that right on the... I mean, I guess we could either put the crop grower right there. I mean, I guess we could put the crop grower, the seed plot right there, you know. You know, the radiation in the grow plot, never a bad thing. And so what I'm thinking is that this will be the only actual airtight portion of the ship. And then in between the cargo areas, we'll have some of the conveyors with vents in them. And miscellaneous equipment. So I have our R2 generator, which we already have down there. And like the, say, the blast furnaces. And then we can put a workbench in. Because what I'm thinking is for the lower area here. Let's go with this right now. So what I'm thinking for down here is we have something, let's see. So if we put a wall here. Door, we have a door here. Alright, so say we do a bed there, bed there. It could be really funny and do a bed there, but I think that might not be what we want. So let's do 2 beds. Let's go. Since these are mostly interior spaces, we'll have a set of lockers there, set of lockers there. That lets us have that and that. And then for this area, just something like this maybe. Nothing overly complicated. But it is all going to be heavy armor blocks here. Okay, that's that. Since we have a window there, man, it would be nice. Thinking I may actually mount a window. I guess we could do something like that. Or even, here are these, and we go dual wall there, and then we can have a small, maybe a small hab area. Armor plate, let's just go ahead and grab the rest of those. We're gonna grab a couple dozen of those and a couple dozen of those, yeah? All right. So, and then what I'm thinking here, end up with something like this. And you will actually come out, and you will come out. Because we'll put actual bathroom in. And one there, and one there. All right, and then what I'm thinking is for in the interior, let's go 6. All right, so let's go ahead and get those blocked in, get that blocked in, and you are blocked in, okay. And for you, we'll just something like this maybe, just to... Okay. Alright, now what I'm thinking is that because this thing is not going to be... I'm not seeing a whole lot of airtight on this. But what we could do... We could... Because there's going to be a door here, and then doors on either side. Thinking... Probably a kitchen on one side, and... like tables like a seating area on the other. So if we do that, let's go ahead and say kitchen. We'll have, you know, two of those. One of those. I guess we'll have the door there. Let me check this. Looks like that'll hold a seal. Tiny rooms, but you know, fully equipped. And then what I'm thinking for if we actually do want to try and seal this stuff off, we do this little you and you. Okay, so because the rest of the ship is probably not going to be airtight, right? I mean, it's... So what I'm thinking here is we do something like that. Make sure that's still facing the way we want. It is... And then your interior space, I think we're okay with that. I mean, if I really wanted to be fancy, I could repeat that process here. But I think I'm gonna I'll just leave this open. And since that's open up there, we don't have to worry about it so much. Okay, so down here, I think what we're going to do for these is we're going to go similar to what we did up front. All right, and then we have the exterior that we can also dress up a little bit. Okay, I think your light armor, so we'll probably pull some of that out and replace it with heavy armor eventually. I know I've said before I'm not too worried about it because of the nature of what it is. Okay, but that does get us interior space. Okay, so that gets us habitation, gets us engineering, and then what we can do here is we can put in, actually, can we put in, yes we can, okay. So we can put in displays, we can put in a work desk, and we do have access to various LCDs, which is good, because that means we can actually build LCDs into our, actually while we're here, let's go ahead and do that. So we can get rid of this, and we want this one, I think. So we could do something like that, and I need the inverse of this. Let's see. So I think, yeah, we have that there. That in theory should be airtight there, and if not, we can always put in a conveyor block to make sure. Alright, so that gives us a couple of system displays. Basically, we'll have it set to monitor these 3 cargo. We'll have that one set to monitor those 3 cargo. Have something over here for power. Like, we'll have one for reactors and such, and then have one, and maybe an area for battery monitoring. Speaking of, 2 batteries and a reactor. Okay, we should have. Actually, what am I carrying? I'm carrying a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go drop some of this off. But that gets us most of it. And that means we can move most of this stuff upstairs in the reactor area. Which, let's see how it all. So, what are you missing? I guess the reactor components. Man, we have burned through so much power. Okay. Oh, production. You are an advanced assembler item. I can't believe we had to build a synthetics factory. Alright. What are you missing? Concrete. So you need 210 concrete, 70 carbon. That's okay. So okay. And carbon is what we're out of. Okay, so we need carbon. $70 silver, 140 plastic. And 40 and then 70 silver, right? You know what? Just do it the easy way. There. So the only thing we're missing is carbon. Okay, that makes it easy. Because that means we can do incinerator. And here we can do stone. And if we just burn through a couple of stacks of that, how much carbon did we say we needed? So I need to burn through like 200k of stone. Or I can go harvest more oil. You need a bunch of carbon too. Okay, so that's going to be... Basically just have to remember to go hit the carbon up at various points in time. So... And you're both missing the same components, so... Well, same basic materials, I should say. Alright. So we are going to move you... Are we moving you all upstairs? I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to move it all upstairs. Because then that gets our food production a little safer. Basically, it has it on the interior. And you are light armor. We've got a bunch of regular plates. Okay, so... We need to get those welded up. We can work with the vehicle, with the control center that we have right now at the aft end, because we just need to basically grind all of that down. And what I'm thinking is we do... What do we need for you? We need steel plates. Alright, let's go grab some steel plates. Because we have a bunch right here. So if we do that... So this way we can see, we'll have those set to a different color, but then we can have a light bar, one here and one there. All right, and then here, we're going to do all right. Do all left and those. And what I'm thinking is we'll have a an air vent on the roof here. Basically doing the same thing that we're doing in the other areas where we're just basically passing air through the vents. I mean, we could even go so far as to put that here. Not a bad idea, actually. Because we're going to have food production, nothing. Crud. Come on, Hal, you need to be paying attention to your power supply. Quick. Oh. almost out of food and water. We are out of water. Okay. Alright, see if I can pick any water packets up here. Hydroponics farm, water recycling, I don't think I can get, yeah, I have to go upstairs and get food. Okay, that's not a problem, that's not a huge problem at least. Yeah, gravel, okay. We have to go pull the gravel out. Speaking of, and stone, okay. Alright, so let's go get some of that stuff sorted out. Actually, do that again. We're going to do that again. And is there anywhere I can... Oh, I have closed off everything? Okay. Works for me. Whoop. Okay. Ah. Come on, Hal. It's too early to be that drunk. All right. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I mean, we could go... It might not be a bad idea to have these on this side, because it gives us a little bit more room on in here. And we don't need as much space in here. So we end up with that. Alright, so... And like I said, that's basically because it's going to be pretty impossible to airtight the rest of the ship because of that column of stuff right there. Which, again, is fine. We're not overly concerned on that portion, but we are going to go ahead and put a conveyor block in there. I need steel plates. Of course I do. Alright. Actually, nope, because you're not actually piped in all the way yet. But you are, or at least you should be, right? No, you're not. So we're still going to need to do that too. Figure out where we're going to pipe things in at. I'm guessing probably right here. I need to figure out how far down that connector goes. There we go. Alright, so let's figure out our connector spacing. That's not good. Let's drop that off. We'll drop all of that off. Let's go upstairs. Go get some food, get some water, and then we can talk about... Oh, let's plan out the cargo line. 'Cause I think the cargo, for what we're going to do, I think that it'll be... we'll just run it center line. We need to get the grinders up and running. I don't remember how expensive those are going to be. They're synthetic. Given the number of things that have these like walkways on them, I'm wondering if the original designer thought we were going to tie those together in a specific way. It's like, it's weird because some of them have it and some of them don't. And I thought this used to have it. I don't know. Anyway, let's go get some food. Or, more importantly, let's go get some water. There we go. You don't have a whole lot of water left, do you? Okay. Let's try that again. So we're gonna pull 10 out of there. Pull 10 out of there. And you're just going to pull it out of the network no matter where I throw it anyway. Oh, and you, we're going to... Let's go ahead and drop that back in. Okay, so advanced assembler. See how you're doing for your so you are lithium paste, which I have a feel we should have. I had to go get more, so we damn well better have it. Okay. Wow, is that really... I need 800 more? Oh, man. So we're going to be... $23, so yeah, we're going to have to go get more lithium. Need carbon. We've got aluminum. Alright, I should have aluminum. Yeah, we've got plenty of aluminum. It's lithium that we're going to need. Okay. Oh, and... So that means we can bring the... So you don't use... Alright. Use. Okay, so... I need to go... Let's head out this way. I'll go charge up really quick. Oop. Helps if I go the right way. Okay. We seem to be out of food, so we'll just grab... we got a little bit of food left. Alright, so if we drop... Let's grab 10 of you, and that should be fine. That keeps us going for a little bit. Alright. Back downstairs. I'll go get the rest of this stuff done. Oh, been working too many hours. Starting to make stupid mistakes. Okay. Ouch. Guess it could have been worse. It's a small bruise between friends, right? Okay. Alright, so cargo. Probably have it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to pipe it in through, like right here. Which is fine. Alright, let's get. Can't withdraw 80, so that should be. Can I? No. The disadvantage of. Okay. So you are online. I'm one. Really? Ah, because I pulled one out before. And put it back. Okay. No, I'm actually one. Really? Oh, you are advanced, yes? Yes. So it's carbon that I need. I know I've got everything else. Okay. Alright, so I wonder if I have something else that's eating it, or if it's just eating it so quickly that there we go. All right. So that can start charging. All right, so it doesn't need. Go ahead and take that out for now. All right, so. We will need an area to charge in here. So let's grab you. And then we will have 3. 5. Alright. So none of that should require anything fancy. At least in theory, shouldn't require anything fancy. So let's go. And this gives me a place to charge in the front of the ship. I mean, really, that's all these are for. I mean, it's. I guess worst case scenario, I could close the door and hide in here if I had to. Alright. So let's go grab some more material, get this stuff welded up. Basically, just waiting for some of the more advanced stuff to get done in the production line. here? Regular armor block. Okay. And I guess I could just go ahead and make that a normal armor block. Regular plates on me, I do. Okay, so if we take you out, take you out, and how about if we... Yeah, I guess we can do that. So it's just a bunch of regular armor blocks. Heavy, light, light. So add you. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and look at all this welded up too. Alright. Once we have this welded up, we can put the well, we have a command area here, so then it's just getting the grinders welded. Once we have that portion welded up, we can start grinding down the hallway. Which I probably should be working more on than this portion, but hey, I like having my habitation stuff sorted out. Especially in a vehicle like this, because the whole idea is, you know, basically trying to get away from everything. Okay. Alright, let's go. Grab the components. Once we get this done, then we'll start working on that forward area. So this is how you know you've been awake too long, when you have seen 2 sunrises without going to sleep. Okay. Right. Like I said, engineer has to have their priorities, right? First rule of engineering school, if you're not comfortable, neither is anyone else. Okay. Let's get that last little bit welded up so we can actually have nice comfortable places for displays, really. I'll have to figure out what's up with those. The armory lockers, okay. Good to know. Okay, so I need 4 displays, actually, over here. You are electronics, I believe. Should have everything we need for it. Okay, so that's grabbing. What we're gonna do... and grab like, I don't know, 150 plates or so.
Energy low.
Quick. Heavy armor, heavy armor, light armor. Alright, you are light armor. And you are light armor as well. Okay. Alright, so basically you just need to get some heavy armor welded up. Is that? I need 150 plates, so 300 plates. Well, 300 armor plates. Which I think is mostly titanium. Alright, so that gets us there. And we're gonna... I've put it off long enough. Okay, let's get this stuff welded up. Yep. And we are gonna go... I don't think there's anything in there that's redonkulous, but guess we'll find out shortly. That's 2, 3. So we actually were able to get all of the parts for 3 of them. Let's grab the rest of those. Nice. So we just have to get ourselves charged up. Come on. So close. Okay. We have parts for everything. Okay. I just need enough of a charge to get this stuff done. That should... Oh, hello. If I had known we had all the parts, I would have gone ahead and done this earlier, but... See if we have the parts for the spotlights. Awesome. It's always nice when things actually work the way we want them to. Because Clang knows that it won't be the rover that does. And let's try not to blind ourselves by standing in front of a light and being able to turn it on. Alright, and then with any luck, hey, look at that. Okay. Let's go get... Let's get a command seat in here. Aluminum plate. You're all aluminum plates, right? No, steel plates, aluminum plates. Huh, interesting. Alright. Don't need many. Okay. So if we do this and that. So I'll get you out of there for a second. There we go. So we'll run down here. We'll get the parts really quick. Two components could not be put into production. I wonder why. I wonder what they are. So, I have to check to see what after synthetic fabric and see if we actually need them. Need it for because we have that one chair in the back, and I'm hoping that that has a little bit of material we need. Yeah, it's the synthetic fabric because I don't have a loom set up.
Energy.
Hey man, go get a loom. Wow. So you're for making jokes. Okay, you are. Okay. You're the main cockpit. Alright. We want groups. Okay, so you're going to be lower limit, right? So decrease lower limit. Increase lower limit, and we want you to be reverse. We're going to set you guys like so. Yeah. All right. I don't remember what the name of that connector is down here. Let's go find out, shall we? Could probably check the seat, but that's okay. You are minor connector aft. Okay. I may take that window out temporarily. Alright, so we want that to go. Alright, so we want that to drop down one. Yes. Hopefully. Is that 6? Okay. Perfect. Let's try that now. Yep. Alright, so now it's just the long drawn out process of grinding all of this down. So we'll get all of this ground down. And then, yeah. We'll see how that all goes. It's gonna be a long day. Oh well.